So let's go ahead and start now. So today we are going to look at understanding about what is PEGA Post training or job ready program, and what is the eligibility criteria to join this program, and how many days it is going to get conducted, and what will be discussed during this training program. So what is post training or job ready program all about? Okay, this is one thing. And the second one is, and I'll tell you how many days it will be conducted and pattern. And before this, I should have to tell you what we are going to learn in this program. Okay, that's another point. And third one, how many days it is going to be conducted and the pattern of this. And moreover, what is that you are going to see? How this program is going to help you to crack interviews and work in real-time projects. Okay, all this we are going to see. Understand clear, everyone? So this is what we are going to discuss about today. It may take 1 hour time. It may little bit extend also. We will see whatever the time it takes. Let's proceed. So are you ready to go ahead and proceed? Every one of you ready online? Respond on the charting window, say yes.
Yes, already.
Okay. Okay, then thank you. See, I forgot to write about this eligibility. Eligibility to take up this course. Okay. So what is the eligibility to take this post training program course on PEGA? Okay, that's what we are going to see. See, what is this post training program and our job ready program? We call it as job ready program. Okay. See, this program is all about, it is going to enable or leverage your PEGA skill. Okay. Leverage your PEGA skill. What does it mean? You already a PEGA developer. Okay. So you are leveraging the skill means you are already a PEGA developer. You know PEGA. So to what extent you know PEGA? You know to the level of CSSA. Okay. CSSA. When I say this is not the content what you go through in PDN, if I have to tell you topics wise, all the basic topics like user interface rules, sections, flow actions, harness, portals, and process rules, case types, parent and child case relations, and moreover, you know about decision table, decision tree, declare expression, constraint, on change, declare index, declare trigger, and you know about property optimization concepts and basics of report definition you are aware of. And also you must have knowledge on activity obj methods and normal other methods and RDB methods as well. And you know the concepts of routing to single operator, routing to work queue, and you know how to use decision table or decision tree. 1 minute, hold on. Okay, decision table, decision tree, this type of things. And you should be knowing about harness rules, and moreover, what else in the basic things, circumstance concept, and you should have idea about rule deletion also. That's for interviews purpose. Okay. And coming to the advanced level little bit, where you should be knowing about SOAP service, connect SOAP, REST service, connect REST, and also you should have knowledge about agents, and file listener is not required. Agents, yeah, these are the things. See, you might be feeling like, if I know everything, what are you going to teach here? Okay, if you have idea of all this, then only you will be able to understand this program and work in this program. See, apart from whatever I have told now, there are 5 to 6, maybe 4 to 5 concepts are there, small concepts. those concepts will be taught. Okay, maybe those concepts also some of you might be aware of it, but the trainer will tell you about those concepts. Okay, that will be part of your project. You don't need to worry about it. The topics, they will tell you the technical aspects, and then they will ask you to implement in the project. Remaining all topics, they won't tell you about what is decision table, how to create decision table, okay, how decision table returns value, how to call decision table. This is a general training program actually. Okay, this is, I mean, like that way of teaching is general training program for which you have to join us in CSA, CWSA course, whatever we have. But this post training is not going to cover all those things. This post training is going to consider a candidate has already knowledge on all these things, basic level and all, to implement. Then what are you going to further learn here? So we mold you in two ways. Okay, that is the eligibility. The eligibility is student already have knowledge on PEGA. So if you already have knowledge on PEGA, then why you have to join here? See, you are knowledgeable up to some extent, not fully, right? You're knowledgeable up to some extent where you might be facing it difficult to crack the interviews. Okay, you are attending interview, you are doing first round of interview, you are getting qualified. If they go little bit in depth into technical, the scenario based questions and all, you are off. You are not able to crack it. Many of you might be facing that, right? So if you are in such a situation where you are not able to crack interviews and all, and there is another category, that is, you know it, you are able to work on some business requirements, but you're not clearly able to understand the design of PEGA, so that you're not able to implement like in a faster pace. Okay, you're doing it very slow and you're not getting ideas about how to implement it. Okay, that's another problem. Okay, and you are always looking for help from someone to guide you to implement any task. That can be the another case. Okay, so the students of this category, whoever is falling into this category, okay, this program will help them, okay, to crack interviews, okay, and to work on a project independently. See, definitely today your confidence level is 60% or 50%. After you attend this program, you will be 100% confident about cracking the interviews, and you will be confident enough to say that I can work in a project. Okay, so up to PEGA. So that's what you will be actually. So please, if you are in such a situation, please try to attend regularly this particular program sessions and try to do your project on regular basis. So what you will be learning? So you'll be learning to do a project. So we will give you project from day one itself. As I told you, you will not be taught about what is the decision table, what is section, what is flow action. That will not be done. Project will be given to you and KT will be given to you. KT in the sense, not KT. So walkthrough will be given to you. Okay, you have to go to walkthrough. Walkthrough means we will explain you the project. Okay, this is the overall project, these are the functional modules in the project, so these are the technical aspects that will be covered. Technical aspect no need to tell, because all technical aspects will be covered in that project. Everything, all technical aspects will be covered in that particular project. Okay, just give me 1 minute. నీకు తెలుసా? So all technical aspects will be covered in that particular project. Apart from what you have learned in our course or anywhere else. Okay, if you would have learned anywhere else, you might not even know about our topics also. But our students, apart from the topics that you have learned here, there are 4 to 5 topics additionally that will be covered in this. Okay, you'll be able to work on it, no worries. So walkthrough will be given, and then you start the project from day one. Start the project from day one. Okay, you started. So what you need to do after you started? You will be working on requirements, right? You will be implementing requirements. So once you implement the requirement, so what you need to do is you will have to, what do you call it? You have to submit us that particular assignment. Okay, and give us a walkthrough again. What you have done. Okay, and whatever you have done, you have to represent it. What you will do? So represent it to us. If you are going to represent the same to us, what you have done, we will come to know where you stand and whether you are able to do or not. Suppose you are not getting an idea while doing it, then we will help you. First, you have to try by yourself. That's it. We will give you a walkthrough of the project and we'll explain you the requirements and all. You start doing it. You don't need to wait for us to tell you. You create activity, you create section, you call activity on, click of a button in the section. This and all will not happen. You do your own approach, no problem. Ultimately, you have to get the result. So if that is not a best practice, we'll suggest you the best practice. If that is, you're not able to do it somewhere, you're not getting idea, we will guide you. Okay, like how it will happen in the reality. So you will be given with daily assignments, tasks, okay, requirements from the client that you have to do by yourself. Here and there, if you are stuck, someone will guide you the same way. There, they may or may not guide you, but here we will guide you little bit. So you should not depend on us completely. What happens if you depend on us completely? Again, this program will become of no use for you, because here we wanted to mold you like a individual, okay, independent developer. Okay, you have to be an independent developer. You will become for sure. Okay, so independent developer means you can drive the project without the need of anyone else help. Okay, drive the project without any help from others. You don't need to take help from others. Understand? So that's how you have to depend a 10 to 15% of maximum in the technical part. Functional, you ask me 100%, we will tell you. You did not understand requirement, we will tell you 3 times, 4 times, no problem. But technology, technical, you are already technical. You depend on us only maximum 15%, 85%. You struggle and do it, you will be doing it for sure. Okay, this is our project. Everyone clear with this? Online students,
Yes.
every one of you, are you clear? And offline, are you clear? Okay, so do you have any doubts or any questions here? You can ask me if you have any doubt or question in this project and all, project and representation. You can ask me. No doubt, right? I will take it forward. Okay, so what project you will be working on? So loan management system, this is one project you will be working on, plus there will be other project that will be given to you. So as of now, this program we are conducting only in the forward engineering manner. Okay, forward engineering manner means you will be working on requirements and all, you will be building a project. But there is an idea for us. Okay, we wanted to introduce enhancements also here. Okay, so enhancements, and intentionally we will place bugs in a project and we will give you that project. We will give you as per the time constraint and based on the interest of the student, we can assign them this enhancement and bug fixing project. Okay, the project is ready. Okay, enhancement plus bug fixing project is ready. For that second project also you will get KT. See that you will not start immediately, that you have to start maybe after 1.5 week minimum. 3 to 4 classes are done. 1.5 week is done from day one. Then only you are good to start with second project. See, this is a new introduction for this batch, from this batch onwards. Okay, but if you are going to do this, means you will work on any project, you will be 100% a developer in PEGA for sure. Okay, I mean like technical wise, I'm not saying about tools and all other communication between teams and all. So here we don't have those many teams, but you will be talking to us, I will be talking to you. Technically, you will be 100%. Doing this, you will be 90%. The remaining 10% also we don't want you to lack. Okay, So most of the projects that you are going to join, you will be working on enhancements. Means you have to understand the existing design and then enhance it. There is some bug, you have to fix it. Okay, I will place intentionally, I will place some bugs there in the project. Okay, and you fix those bugs by yourself, but I will tell you where the bug is happening, and you have to trace it. You have to understand the issue, and you fix it exact place. You have to find out and fix it. This is how you'll be working actually in mostly in production support also. That will even cover support kind of job as well. Okay, so that you will be pretty much good and perfect in development. You will become a full-fledged developer. This point, anyone has any doubts or any questions? There will be fees for this training program. Sriram, you have attended PEGA regular classes training program, right? Demo classes. Why are you again here? He had left or what?
And Harsha, I'm having one doubt. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, in this program, suppose I already worked on PEGA, and I was means like I shifted to another technology currently, but I want to come back to PEGA again. So this is my scenario. But now, uh,
Did you give us interview? We have taken your interview, right? Did you give us interview?
not yet actually. Today I will
After
give.
you give interview only, we will decide whether to allow you or not.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
sure. I will attend. I will attend.
So based
Yeah.
on that only, we will be able to tell you generally. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, fine. And the thing is, suppose now my current project is of different technology, so I'm coming into PEGA because previously my technology is PEGA, and now my current project scenarios can be explained in the interview. Right? Suppose if I'm trying to crack PEGA interview, and I will try to I'll try to explain my current project in PEGA scenario. So this can be also explained in this program, like how to explain our current project or the
Project
latest.
explanation is very simple, no issues.
Okay,
See, your project you will be able to explain. So we will tell you in a generalized way how you need to understand to explain the project. Okay, from that you should be able to get for sure. Okay.
okay, sure.
So it's a
Thank.
kind of you need to learn it in a generalized way, and then you will be perfect for sure.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
So here you go now. Okay. So you'll be working on enhancement and bug fixing type of second application. This is actually third. This is not part of the second what we have mentioned. Two applications are different. This is a new one which we are introducing in this batch onwards that I will give you after 1.5 weeks or 2 weeks. Okay. So if you have any doubts or any queries related to that, I will guide you accordingly apart from the trainer. Okay. See what is the pattern and how many days this training program will be. It will be 45 days. So that is actually it is Monday to Friday. Okay. And whoever is coming here for the classroom, I mean like classroom training program, they will be sitting here and practicing if they are okay to sit here and practice. Online students or anyone, they can work out this at their home. Okay, that is one thing. Then what about the classes? So the classes will be conducted once in 2 days. Once in 2 days means Monday one session, for example. Wednesday will be another session. Friday will be third session. Each time you attend session, it will be 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Okay, 1.5 hours to 2 hours. 1 hour is not sufficient, not going to be sufficient. What we will be discussing in that session. Then what about in between days? In between days, there will be review. There will be project review. So sessions one day, review another day. Sessions one day, like this alternate days, we will be looking into it. Understand clear this point, everyone? So review means the project work you are doing, that we will review, but you have to work on project every day. You have to prepare for interviews every day. Review will be on alternate days, classes will be on alternate days. What we will be discussing on these sessions. Okay. So this 1.5 hour to 2 hour session, okay, we will be discussing from basic topics to all topics of PEGA. All topics of PEGA which are needed for our project and all, including agent, services, file listener, everything. Interview perspective, okay, interview perspective, where we'll show you some questions, scenarios and answers with explanation and all, that is what going to be covered in this classes, alternate classes, apart from the review classes. Review classes are different and this interview sessions are different. Everyone clear with this point? Everyone, you should clearly understand all this. It's not that simply you connect and join, okay, pay and join. You should clearly understand all of this. Everyone clear? Respond on the charting window. Say yes. Okay, if you understand, say yes. Otherwise, you can say I have a doubt. Okay. Okay. See, so what is that we will be covering here? Is it like we are going to cover what is section and section answer? What is flow action answer? No, not like that. Okay. So that and all you already know. Okay. We will cover the most in-depth points in each of the rule, which we generally not going to focus on. Okay. See, suppose I will tell you one requirement. We have a property that is part of the transaction model. In one of the screen, you are entering a value to the property. We want to use that property as an intermediate property for some calculation purpose only. Actually, that property value, we don't want to store into the work table. As part of the work object transaction, the property has a value. I'll be using it as an intermediate value. We never want that property value to be stored. Means up to clipboard it can go. I'll be using it for some manipulation purpose in between with the other data and all. But we never wanted to store that property when you click on submit into work table. Then how can you achieve this? The others, whoever is not our student, kindly try this. Whoever is not our student, it's not about temporary case. This is not about temporary case. This is all about only one property. So temporary case is different and this question is different. Temporary case is also part of your project. Duplicate case search is also part of your project. Okay. And this one, how do you handle? Actually, this particular question or let's say scenario to implement, you don't need to design or develop anything. This is just one option available in PEGA. This is one type of question. If you go to property advanced tab, there you will find one checkbox. Okay, in interview you have to say, okay, open that particular property, go to advanced tab and select the option, do not persist the value or save the value. Then one option is there. That option itself will solve entire scenario, whatever that is discussed. You don't know that option. That option will be pointed during these classes like this. Something which we do not focus, but that may come in the interviews. Okay, something like basic things anyhow, that's okay. This is clear, everyone? Okay, next, this program is going to leverage your perception towards PEGA, understanding and perception towards PEGA PRPC concepts. How you are understanding this concept, the way how your understanding will be changed by this training. Okay, so any interview you will be able to crack, any projects you'll be able to work on, how any requirement you will be able to implement if you properly follow us. See, I will tell you one thing. See here, just hold on, I will remove this. I will ask you some questions now, as you know basics. Okay. The questions that I wanted to ask you are very simple for now. First question is, what is a property? First question is, what is a property? It's a basic PEGA question. You need to respond, man. Okay. What is a property? Property holds a value. And apart from this, what do you say in PEGA? What else you say? It will have a data type. It will have property mode. I mean, like property mode, property type, and it will be having some local list values or something like that. Apart from it, property is nothing but a variable. That is okay. Okay. Next, you tell me. You tell me what is rule? What is a rule in PEGA? PEGA rules process commander, right? So what is rule? That is okay. All are rules only. I'm asking what is rule. Property is a rule, section is a rule. I know that. But what is the definition of a rule? Hmm. That's what I'm asking. What is rule? Everything
Is
in PEGA
something
is
that is used
okay.
to implement
What
business
is
logic.
property is a rule, but that is not implementing business logic. Rule is an instance of class. Someone told Vijay Lakshmi. Rule definition of rule is this is not you have to realize when you learn the subject. Rule is instance of class. In the same manner, property is a rule, right? In the same manner, can you tell me for the property? Property, property. So if I ask you, what is property in the above perspective? In the above perspective means the above means the what is a rule perspective. Whatever you told, same way. Yes, tell me now what is it? Property is an instance of class rule obj property. Rule obj property. Property is an instance of class rule obj property. So now if I am going to create properties in PEGA, what will happen? Where does the properties will store? Properties get stored into the table which is mapped to the class rule obj property. Rule obj property. Everyone clear with this? Online students. Everyone clear? Yes. Now I will ask you, I will give you one scenario based question and tell me. So you know about functions in PEGA? You know about functions in PEGA? Online students. You know about functions, right? What is a function? In PEGA, what is a function? Functions are like doesn't comment. Function is a predefined business logic created for some specific functional purpose. Okay, which will have not method. Methods are different. Okay, methods are different. Functions are different. Okay, how do you access functions in PEGA? Expression builder. Expression builder wizard you can use, editor. There you will find libraries and functions. If you mouse over onto function, what are the details you are going to get? Signature of the function, description of the function, and usage, and an example. Like this, you will be getting 4 to 5 different parameters with values, right? I will give you one scenario. So actually, there is no cheat sheet available in PEGA. In PEGA, there is no cheat sheet available to learn about this function. This is usage. This is something like that. There is no cheat sheet available. I want you to create an Excel. Okay. So which will have function details, function name, its description, and its usage. What is that other one? usage, example, and actually first signature. Signature will be there. Function signature, usage, all this example will be there. Okay, etc. So this Excel you have to generate. Okay. Actually, there are around 4,000 to 5,000 functions are there, but we will not see all outside. We will be maximum using 10 to 15 or 20 functions, 25 functions. 4 to 5,000 functions are there. Okay. I want that 5,000 functions with all this data. Okay. So how do you implement? This is a scenario based question. They're asking, they're giving you a scenario based question. How do you implement it? Okay, hold on. So what you do step by step, you tell me. You said you create what? Report definition rule you will be creating. Okay. After you create, okay, where do you create report definition rule? In which class? Okay. Function, you need to know this. Create report definition function instance class. Correct. Function instance class. Rule of is a function, let's say. Okay. In that class, you create a report definition. Then what you do? So okay, py, let's say we don't go by exact properties, you'll come to know there. Py function name, comma, py signature, okay, description, etc. All these properties you fetch. After you run this report, you'll get all functions, all the details. You simply click on export to Excel, it will be exported to Excel. See, this is a scenario based question you felt, correct? This question and this question both are same. If you're able to answer this basic question and really you understand this, then this question, second question is also same. Exactly, both questions are same. But I called first question as a simple definition, but the second question I called it as scenario. So your scenario is part of your definitions only, nothing else. Okay. If you know this clearly, you understand clearly the database structure and how PEGA is going to use the database tables, instance classes and all, what is the exact meaning of it, if you know, you would have solved this. How many of you have solved this? Can you please tell me? One person from online and one person from offline has told. Okay. Both of them are our students only. And remaining, even our students are outsiders. How many of you have got this idea? Respond here on the chatting window. Means before we explain you, before other person typed there, how many of you have got this? Okay, if you have not got this idea, means your perception towards understanding PEGA should be changed. Okay, if you are able to answer this question, but not this, means you don't even know this exactly what it means. Okay, properties instance of class means property stores into a table which is mapped to this class. If I want all properties report in my application, 100 properties I created. Business is asking how many properties we have in our application. Send me the Excel sheet. Are you going to sit and note down each property? You create a report in rule of user property class and run the report with property name created, who created, when created, and what is its definition, what is its type and all. You generate a report and export to Excel and give it to business. This is one scenario completed. Simple. I will give you another scenario. You just try it. So we have two work objects, C-1, C-2. Okay. So here C-1 work object has two attachments. Okay. Attachment 1, attachment 2. Two attachments are there with C-1. C-2 has two attachments. Attachment 3 and attachment 4. Okay. Actually, these documents are being attached by user. By mistake, okay, not by mistake. These documents here are being attached by some insurance agent. By mistake, the insurance agent has attached attachment 2 at C1 instead of C2. And by mistake, the same way, attachment 4 he has attached at C2 instead of C1. The unfortunate thing is this case cannot be edited. Okay, there is no way of editing it from the front end. That's so unfortunate. And we have to fix the issue. Now, the scenario is take out the attachment 2 from C-1 and it should come to C-2. Take out the attachment 4 from C-2 and move it to C-1. This is one scenario based question they are asking you. Tell me what is going to happen with this. How you solve it? By using? No need of joins. It's not you display. See, today I am opening work object. Work object is read only. I mean, like I don't have any access to edit and all. I'm opening work object. When I open, I see on the right side panel, I'm seeing attachment 1 and 2. When I open C-2, I'm seeing attachment 3, 4. Oh my God, 2 should be there and 3 should be here. So by mistake, these two work objects have different attachments. So 2 I should move there to the second work object. At the same time, 4 I should move to first work object. That is the requirement. Okay. So how do you implement this? And again, let me tell you, this scenario is also this question, same question. This attachments will store in where? Data work attach file, let's say these are storing in data work attach file table. Means how many tables are there for attachment? Generally 2 tables. Any attachment type you take 2. Data work attach file if you take 1 and link attachment. Okay, you got to the point. What you will be doing now? Yes, you open the attachments of this object first of all. Okay, in first step. Okay, you are going to not open, browse the attachments of this one from link attachment one time, and second one is data work attachment. Okay, in 2 steps you have written, you have browsed from both tables, you have data in page 1, page 2. Okay, keep it with you. Now you open, similarly you browse these two. Okay, in 2 steps. What are you going to do now? Let's say first you browse C1 for link attachment, you got some data, correct? Let's say second attachment you wanted to remove. Are you going to straight away remove it? No. Get the details of this attachment by opening into a temporary page and copy into temporary page 2. 2 pages you have because you need it actually. Temporary page, after you have done that, temp 1, temp 2 have this data. Both have same data. You copied it into temp 2. Keep it with you. Second, you browse this and open attachment 4 again. Temporary page 2, temp 3, temp 4. Temp page 3, temp page 4. Now in your activity, temp 1 and 2. Temp page 1 and 2 contains what details? C2 details. Okay. Temp page 3 and 4 contains what details? Temp C2 related attachment 4. So I mean like attachment 2 details are there on temp 1, 2. Attachment 4 details are there on page temp 3 and 4. Okay, clear everyone? Otherwise only one page, no problem. Even because I want it for the later purpose, I am placing in 2 pages. Otherwise, if you finding it is complex, I will tell you other way around. First, simple way we will go. Attachment 2 we will take and want to move to C2. From C1 take attachment 2 and move to C2. Simple thing. Okay, then browse this C1 and open attachment 2 from data work attach file table. Okay, when you open, it will have PEGA key of which one? C1, correct? And open C2, get its PEGA key and update here. In the data work attach file for attachment 2, modify the PEGA key by placing C2 work object PEGA key. Same you do for link attachment. In link attachment table, data work attachment table, ultimately, we have to modify the PEGA keys of current work object to another work object, then attachment will move. Understand clear everyone? Online students. So for this also, you should know only simple thing like attachment is an instance of so and so class. Attachment will store into so and so table. Attachment will be linked to work object by PEGA key. So work object PEGA key of C1 remove, place C2. Similarly, C2 remove, place C1. Okay, then it is done. Interchanging also will be done. Clear? One activity is enough. No need of two. One activity, multiple steps. If you sit and slowly do it, it will be done. Simple thing is, for each attachment, remove the current ref object key. Means current PGDINS key will, I mean like not attachment PGDINS key. Reference PGDINS key of work object will be there for each attachment, right? So here you should know as a developer, this definition you should know, and relation between work table and attachment table you should know. When you know it, you will be able to just simple open that particular attachment. It will have C1 PGDINS key, reference column. Remove that, copy into temporary page, and take the C2 PGDINS key and place there. You copied into temporary page, right? That one you take and update into C2. Attachments will interchange. Understand? Something like that. Okay, somewhere else. So this is all about understanding PEGA and learning PEGA. If you know this level, that means you can work on any requirement in PEGA. So PEGA developer should be knowing more about the database design of PEGA, then they can learn and they can work on any requirement. Okay, they will get all the scenarios they will solve. Any scenario they will solve. Okay, clear everyone? The same you have to repeat for link attachment table. Same you will repeat for what? Link at PX linked reference from. There is one property. There it is in data work attach file PX ref object key. In link attachment PX linked reference from. That is also PGDINS key of work object. Interchange those PGDINS keys. That's it. Make sense everyone? Are you able to follow? So this design aspects will be covered as part of interview session. I mean like you will be knowing about this question while explaining the design we will cover now. Suppose if you are explaining this type of questions, we will cover the design aspects in the backend so that you will be able to crack any interview. See, definitely the result of this post training program for us is almost 100%. Very few people are just pending with getting jobs and all. See, so far whoever is there in post training, batch 1, 2, 3, almost 4, 5 are done. This is 6th batch. Okay, up to 3rd batch there is no one waiting for job as far as I know. There's no one. All post training people are there in jobs now. Okay, they are able to work. And 4th and 5th, I think you know, yesterday we got almost 16% selected. Out of 16, I think almost 10 students are from post training. Okay, almost 10 are from post training. Of course, that is for fresher role. They will be able to crack even experience also. That's not a big deal. Previously they cracked, and these people also. I think how many people are pending in the post training? The latest 5th batch only. Some students might be waiting. Okay, maybe out of 10, 8 might be waiting from the latest yesterday completed batch. Okay, but this post training, if you are taking it sincerely, if you are doing, you'll crack any interview. You'll be able to independent. So you will come back and say at the end of the training that I am confident now to crack any interview. That we have seen in the people. Okay, whoever after completion of the training, some people have knowledge, but still they are a little bit afraid. But after post training, they say that we are able to do it. They are doing it. Okay, so but you have to spend your time with a lot of dedication, then it will work out. So in your future, anytime you don't need to look back for anyone's help in PEGA. Okay, so people are working in projects, even they are those who are joined as a fresher from the colleges and all, they are joining the projects. They don't know what to do in the project. Okay, they are doing, some people are even working on some requirement, but exactly they don't know 100% about what they are doing there. Okay, so that is a main problem actually in this world. That's what. So we want to change it, that you have to understand and you have to become a full-fledged technical guy. Okay, clear everyone? Online, are you clear? If you can ask me the questions now for next 10 to 15 minutes, so that I'll try to solve your doubts, sort out your doubts or queries. And what is the date when this training program is going to start? Mostly this program will start from this Thursday, because we are about to complete the interviews of other students. Okay, so some people, we have taken students and we told them you are eligible, or you are not eligible, like that we told them. Okay, but we are yet to finish the interviews for all others. We will be doing that. Okay, by that time it will be like 3 to 4 days it will take. And by Thursday we will be able to finish mostly. Thursday will, if not Thursday, next Monday we will start. Okay, there is no hurry, but once it is started, there won't be any gap in between. Okay, 99.99% Thursday it will be started. Okay, and the timings also, it will be mostly 9 to 10. I'm not pretty much sure, I will check. Or 10 to 11, 9 to 10, this timings. Okay, I will check. And trainer who is going to take this program will be, she is Jansi. She will be taking your course, and she will be helping you on project 1 and project 2 of enhancements and all. That's actually third project, enhancement related bugs. I will have to start creating the bugs in that project. I will create the bug, and while you deploy, I will give you back a product file, right? At the time of deployment itself, you will fail. That is the first bug. Means you will not be able to install that on your PEGA. First bug will stop you from deploying your project. That is where your troubleshooting will start. Your analysis should start. What to do? Okay, that you need to find out. Understand clear, everyone? Online students. After you deploy, you will not be able to log in, because I am not going to give you operator ID for that. But I will give you the details about that application. You have to create one operator ID from the scratch, create and then log in. That is the second requirement. And after you get in, enhancements I will tell you one by one. Okay, clear everyone? So that is what my plan in this course. And the other plan what we have already executed for 5 batches will also be carry forwarded to your batch. Additional thing for your batch is, I am going to give you one project. Okay, clear everyone? And I will give you 2 days time to study that project. You will be able to study. So if I give you a requirement, after I give you project, you deploy it in your system. Okay, application. If I ask you what are all the rules that are created in this application, how long you need the time to say that? I will give you one project, product file, deploy it in your system. So I will ask you, list out all rule types that we have used in this project. What is the time you need to say this? 2 days time. Online students, how many days or how many hours or how many, whatever, how long you need the time to say that? Check from RS means rule set. I want the list of rules. 2 days time you are saying. I am saying you need not more than 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, you can say these are all the rules that are there in project. This is the rule name. This is the rule purpose that you created. You can say in 10 minutes. You create a report and you generate a report, all rules which are there in the framework and implementation application context done. Or you take rule set, py rule set is equal to, you get the rule set names and add there and run the report. You will get all rules that are there, including all versions you will get. So you should take how long? 10 minutes. That's where you should have, you will come to know whether you have subject knowledge or not, generally from this way of answering. She is telling someone online who told how code is migrated once completion of project. That's a different tool they will be using. Hold on. Rule set. Shreya, someone told. So she told generally check from rule set, but I want a list to be submitted to me. Then you will run a report. Okay. So this is clear, everyone. So that's how you can do it easily. Okay. When you know, when you have the subject knowledge, you'll be able to do it. Okay, that's what we want you to understand the design of PEGA. To work on PEGA, any requirement, you understand the design of PEGA, you can implement any requirement. Come up with questions, please. Doubts or queries. That you need to fix well. There will be one option. Checkbox will be there. Client side running, something like that will be there. That checkbox you select or uncheck. You see once, it will fix. Okay. That is a checkbox. You need to. You might have embedded something, right? All the work details somewhere you embedded, correct? That is impacting this. While embedding, you'll have one option. Client side running or not. That checkbox, if you uncheck, it will work. Next, other students. Online students also should ask. I will share you this document. Whatever the document I have written here, I will share you this document. You will receive it on your WhatsApp. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. చెప్పండి. అవునండి. Call super class data transform, parent class, final class data transform. Call it. Without apply data transform, it will call same name data transform. That will be covered here. No worries. Call super class data transform. All that will be covered here. Job opportunity to attend interviews from companies. See, we will show you job opportunities for sure as long as you are properly attending and doing this program, and you will give us mock interviews, okay, on the assessment. Based on the assessment, 95% of the students here will be definitely giving good result only. See, I am damn sure to say that you will get job. There is no doubt. We will show you opportunities for sure as long as you are committed to this training program and the process.
Mostly within 3 years experience they are asking for project. But I have having
3 years experience.
means currently we are having 2 years. Outside they are asking for 3 years.
No, 2 years Infosys is there now.
I am right, but there is no response.
You will get. See, now the market is little dull. You will get it. No worries. See, I will tell you this point. Don't simply apply for all companies whatever you see. That is going to take away the opportunity from us, because you already applied to Infosys. If I share your profile to Infosys now, they will not conduct interviews even though with reference, because your profile is already created. So that's why you need to be careful a little bit. Okay. So how many times you have to give interview? I will tell you. See, we will be streamlining the process of taking interviews for the candidates. I will tell you, mostly 1.5 months, right? 3 times you give enough. Declarative rules వాడమని చెప్తారు పెగాలో. వాళ్ళు చెప్తారు కానీ there are some limitations. Even though PEGA says use declarative process, not a normal way of writing activities and all, but using declarative rules has certain limitations with respect to the project development. Okay, so we need to be careful doing that. Yes, if you don't have any questions today, we can wind up and we will continue on mostly on Thursday. It will begin. Meanwhile we will finish the interviews for all other students. Okay, and then we can start this program. Okay, everyone clear? Respond on the charting window. Good to go ahead. Okay, we will wind up for today. We'll meet again. Okay, thank you. You will further receive a message on WhatsApp.